hello. Let's talk today about the speed of MADRIX. Yeah, you know, MADRIX is not only to play videos. Yeah, we render in real time many effects. Even the sound to light we can use in real time, and all the frames we give out as a DVI or a SPI signal are rendered in real time. Yeah, so sometimes you have an installation and you can see the output is not fluid anymore. Yeah, so it stuck sometimes, or you have the feeling, it's not this what I want to show. Yeah, so you have a lot of tools to check it out. It's really the problem from MADRIX, or what can be the problem, and today we will have a look. Yeah, so I have prepared a sample. Yeah, so here you can see fluid is a good symbol to check out how fast MADRIX calculate all the pictures. Yeah, fluid is one of the most calculation intensive effect what we can find in MADRIX. Yeah, so this is all time one of my tests. What I do first, if I have a new PC on the installation, I choose the liquid and check it out. It's looking nice or not. This is a real test. Yeah, but a test also needs some numbers to calculate us here. Yeah, and for this we can use the task watcher. You can find the task watcher in the tools. This is the task watcher. I have opened the task watcher. Yeah, task watcher is from me here. You have see a lot of information. Yeah, so finally here is deck A. This means this side. Deck B. Let me ignore this for today, and here you can see the main work. Yeah, what you give out, the audio capturing, yeah, group control. So I move this here. I move this a little bit on the side. Come on. Here, so we have it in the view. And I have made a screen capture, and we can see it here much more easy. Yeah. And you can check. You can check the number. Now we have 37 frames per second. Yeah, and it looks nice. It's more than 25. All over 25 frames per second is nice. Yeah, but finally you don't have all time the high performance PC. Yeah, my PC is running quite fast. I have here a preview benchmark. I have checked my PC working with 44,000 voxels. Yeah, so but sometimes you don't have it. You can check it out if you open here the same effect. Yeah, so I hold the left mouse button, then I have the copy function and bring it to here. Then you can see immediately the calculation going down. Yeah, so because now we have a fluid on left, a fluid on right, 3 previews to calculate, and we can see now we are with the 16 frames per second. Yeah, so and now it's 15. Yeah, but sometimes you need to show this effect. Yeah, and you don't know, okay, what I can do. So after the installation or for a show, you can tune your matrix a little bit. One simple idea is to disable all the 3 outputs. Then you can win performance, yeah, and now we are back on 20 frames per second. Yeah? We have not changed anything. We only have disabled the previews. Yeah, so well, maybe you can work with 1. So then you can see here what's the button behind. Yeah, this is one of the ideas. Yeah, disable the previews, give you a little bit more speed. Yeah. The other option is you can go to the option and bring the performance down. Yeah, now we're working with 50 frames per second. 50 frames per second is a nice speed. Yeah, it looks very liquid. But if we decrease this to 25 frames per second, yeah, and then we press apply. Okay. And we go to the performance of the previews and also bring this to 25 frames per second. Apply. You can see we also have win a little bit of performance. Yeah, now we are back to nearly 20 frames per second. Yeah, so because now we not calculate 50 frames in 1 second. Yeah, we calculate half. This is also a nice tool. Yeah. So, but let me bring this back to the standard settings. Yeah, this is the default setting. Okay. And let me close this effect here. So you can see 30 frames is if we play on one side. Yeah. But you can imagine if you have big installation and you cannot bring out 25 frames per second, so you can also manipulate the effect like this. Yeah, and then you can see I have nearly the same effect. Yeah. For me, it's even a little bit more beauty and stylish. And this I will bring out really with 50 frames per second. What I have to do, I call this idea blocky, yeah, because I really like Matrix. Since the beginning, we have not so many pixels, yeah, and but the look was very, very nice. Yeah, and now you have some installations full HD, yeah. And I believe even for these installations, Matrix you can use very well if you can handle and understand what Matrix can do. Now we have the same idea, yeah. We have a fluid, but I play the fluid not on the original 640 by 320. I play the fluid, if you can have a look here, on a very small area. This small area is only 64 by 32. I show you this in the patch editor. This is my DJ booth or the big screen in the club or in the installation. And this is only 10% size of this. So I have add a second DVI screen. And what I do is I play here on 10% the same effect, and I scale this up inside Matrix to this. And then I can decorate this with some effects. They are not so intensive for the calculation. Yeah, I can make a mask over there, or I can do a nice text running over there. Yeah, or I can mix with videos together. Yeah, a lot of options. And if you understand this feature and you like this idea, you even can play with a little smaller size. This is only 32 by 16 pixels. Yeah, and you can have a look. Then it looks like this. Yeah. Here you can see the small 32 by 62, and finally this is what we sent out to the screen. Yeah, it's a blocky effect. If you compare this, yeah, now we have 50 frames per second. If you compare this to the directly way, this is another effect. Yeah, this you know from the matrix. This is another idea. Here you can compare here. Yeah, this effect is using the blocky idea. This effect is using the normal way. Yeah, you make the wave, the radial wave, on the whole screen, and check the task watcher. We have 14 frames per second for a wave, a radial, but the effect is 99% the same. Yeah, so this fast, easy, and it's even with a little bit of work. You can copy if you have done one time this work, you can copy this for all the other effects. Yeah, so you go here to nearly only 14 frames per second. Or here, yeah, this is a meta ball, a very small playing meta ball, but we decorate and design this with a mask and a gradient to a nice new cool look. Yeah, even this, it's a nice cool look. Or here, yeah, it's a radar. Or here, yeah, all we playing on only 32 by 16 pixels. Or if you want to have another idea, then you can play here on the 64 by 32 pixels. Yeah, let me write this here. This is fluid 64 by 32. Then you are clear. And what I'm doing is I capture this area. Yeah, on my DVI output. Just now I captured this on my main screen because I have not connected a big screen or a DVI sending box. Yeah, but if you have connected a DVI sending box, you can capture from this DVI sending box and scale this up to this area. Yeah, and then I use a design part over there. Yeah, if I black this out, you can see this is what I'm doing. I have 10 by 10 pixels for every small pixel, but this allows me to design cool things. Yeah, and let's have a look. Yeah, so if you turn on the gradient, you can see, yeah, we make it step by step. This is the best thing. Yeah, so one more sample here to understand. this is the small plasma effect, and this is the big plasma effect. Yeah, you have not all the effects can see the difference so big, because some effects are much more faster in the rendering. Yeah, so what I want to do is I love the fluid, yeah, of course, because it's like a particle animation. So if I start here with a fluid effect, here's defined. Yeah, it's running over all, and let me design this to only one color. Let's do it in white first. And I decide I play this on 64 by 32. And now you can see it's playing very small in the area. Yeah. No problem for Matrix. But even this button I want to design a little bit. Yeah. I will play on 20 points. And I repeat this in mirror vertical to a reflection idea. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, you can also make a little bit more. 33. Yeah, sorry, 34. Okay. You can also design an offset in there. Then you have a clear up and down. Okay, this is my fluid, and then I make a new layer. This I will map to the DJ booth on the screen. And I choose the screen capture. Now we have the full screen over there, yeah, and I know we only want to design a window, yeah, so you have a small help too here. If you go to window and you go with the mouse on your output, then you can see 1770 and top is 550. Okay, so I press, sorry, okay, then I know we have only 64 by 32 points to capture, but now we are in the right upper corner and I need to find maybe 800 more or less. No, we are here. So now I'm in this area. 64. Okay. No, this is not my area. 64. Yeah, this is my area. Sorry. Okay. This is my fluid now on the big screen. And even if I make this radius now very fast, yeah, it looks cool, yeah. And if I go to the color gradient and I design a nice feature, if we define here a little bit in gray colors, and here we have a lot of options, yeah. The speed, yeah. And duration a bit more down. Then you can see what I want to do. I want to bring more action in the fluid, yeah. So we have the reflection, we have a nice speed, yeah. We no need to care about the speed of the fluid and this size. If we play this on the big size, 10 frames per second, maybe, yeah, because it's a huge pixel area. So this is nice, and then over them, I design a cool final look. So we have 10 by 10 pixels. 10 by 10 pixels sounds small, but you cannot imagine what you can do with 10 by 10 pixels. The simplest thing is, I make a new. I want to design only on the DJ booth. By the way, I have a nice DJ booth for all the DJs on the way. Let's talk about later about this. And I give it a white, and in map I only give them normally 10 by 10 points, but I only use 8 by 8 points. And I give them 2 pixels space, and then I repeat this. X and Y 1 point as a start shift, and let's mask to this, and then you have a very simple but cool blocky effect. We have it in white. This allows you all time to redesign the color in Matrix on the output. I really like to design black and white effects first, because I all time don't know which color I need in my setup on the night. Yeah, so a white movie or a white effect can use in every color. Only if you have a company logo or something else, you need to fill it out. Okay, this is the simple color effect, but what we can do, you can also give a gradient. Yeah, so a gradient from white to black, and a circle explode. Design a lot of small points. And if I give a third color here, the white, you can even design the look. Yeah, small points, big points. It looks like a very cool effect. Yeah, and you have the speed. Yeah, check out fluid, the screen capture, and the gradient. 50 frames per second. This is nice. And you can even redesign this here in the speed very fast. Okay, and then over them you can do a lot of buttons, what you know, yeah. So make a new, give them a text, or go to map. Be sure you play it on the DJ booth. 200 frames per second. Even if it's a big text, apply black. And see, it's 50 frames per second. Yeah, because a text not use so many render performance like some other nice effects from Matrix. Yeah, and now you can design, of course, the gradient. You can change the colors by hand, or you make a duplicate, change to a color, and you can design the color of in one point. Yeah. Then we bring the letter. We speak here 200 or 160. No. And then we mirror this, mirror horizontal. No, sorry, mirror vertical. Close. Bring the pixels down on 30. And in map to our reflection area. Yeah, then the matrix. Fast. Installations or whatever you want to write, yeah, fast. Matrix. Make light. Yeah. Okay, this is this idea, and then we give him a very cool gradient over there. I love the gradient, but I want to ask for a new standard color table because I all time change to these colors. Yeah, and here I cannot save it as instantly. Yeah. Okay, so now I design. Oh, go to map. Use the full size. Yeah, and you can see. Okay, and what you need to mask this. Then you can play with the positions. And whatever you want to do. This is a nice part, yeah, and a lot of options, yeah. This gradient was the mask for the blocks. Log. Okay, so later you can remember, and then you can check out a lot of other shapes. Yeah, you have the diamond explode. Yeah. And you have a totally different look. Yeah, it's a nice option to redesign all the blockies. Yeah, so and you even can give the mask a special logo or something else. Yeah, if you work with the bigger ones, you can use a logo over there. Yeah, and then you have a lot of options, and you can see we work with 50 frames per second. Yeah, it's fast, and this is what I want to show you. Yeah. So thank you for watching. For today, this is all about speed. Yeah, remember you can manipulate the speed, turn off the previews, or decrease the power, the performance, and the previews to 25 frames per picture. And even if this is not enough, you can think about to use my blocky idea, and maybe I also have give you a beautiful variation what you can do with the basic of matrix. Yeah, some points, and so nice to. And now we are in the generation of the high definition. Yeah, I have some projects. I use this just now, and everybody is happy about this look because we have the sound to light. Yeah, imagine this. Yeah, to combine this with all the sound to light effects. And if you like my tutorial, so you can quote for me on Facebook or YouTube, then I will also learn you tomorrow how you can design a very popular movie, Matrix with T. Use this effect. This was a very popular trailer on this very cool movie. How we can design this in Matrix. Yeah, it's a pure Matrix thing. So let's have a look tomorrow. More quote for me. Write me a message. Yes, you want to learn or something like this. Okay. Thanks for watching. It was today a little bit longer. Sorry for this, but I hope you have understand what we can do with a nice programming. Thanks.